Golf Club and the directors for their support with this event and allowing us to put this plaque up. Um, and I'll tell everybody here that Joe Dufort made such a larger-than-life impact on so many people. That's why this is a deserving event. There's no disputing that. So Joe Dufort.
Okay.
I hope that's the right name, Archie.
I know you still think about margarita.
Archie told me it was the wrong tree when I put them.
There's only one tree.
And I also would like to thank Itzy, and I believe that Joe had made sure that we had the beverage cart here on site.
Absolutely.
So Joe was a husband, a father, a brother, a veteran, and the best friend of all of us. And Joe had many passions, some of which were family, friends, veterans, Coors Light, I'm sorry, I got caught on that. Politics, that's why I was stumbling on it. And I won't embellish.
Thank you.
We'll leave it there. Another passion would be a large glass of wine. Maybe two. Two in one glass. And of course, golf. Those of the folks here that played golf with Joe frequently have many, many stories. Some of which can be shared. Some of which we'll leave to the imagination of all of us that are here. So I think it's appropriate at this time to yield to some of the folks that have got some stories. Why don't we start with Greg?
Well, like you said, I can't tell them all, but just a couple of quick ones. We played every year in the hospice tournament. And it was myself and Kenny LaFave with the Yankee hat on over here, and Jimmy Schutz, the Willenberg boys, and Joe and I. Well, Jimmy Schutz was a coach out at NAC, and he went to college to become a coach. And in college, they taught him you have to motivate your players. So we get on the first tee, and he says, "Boys, let's try no beer till we get a birdie." Well, 5 or 6 holes later, we finally got our first birdie. Needless to say, by that time, we're pretty much out of the running of the tournament. So Joe and I got in the coolers, got the Coors Light out. Wasn't long after that, Joe and I were hitting the ball very, very well. Not quite tour play, but we were doing very well. Jimmy looks at us and he says, "Boys, next year you can start on the first tee." Well, I won't go into what happened the next year. We did start on the first tee. And it was something about a tipping point, but I was never much into physics anyway, so I don't know much about tipping points. So that's a hospice story. And senior league, we played in the senior league, and you know the senior league guys, we watch a lot of golf. There's only 2 things we can, well, a couple things we do: drink and play golf and watch golf. We're playing against this one team one day. Guy's going to remain nameless, but he'd been watching a lot of golf. And every time we get on the green, he'd line up his putt. He'd walk around the other side, line it up from the other way. He'd stop and look at it from the side. Every once in a while, he'd try that plumb bob, you know, you hold the putter up to see if you're standing on flat ground or not. So this was going on and on. And he'd step up and miss the putt. Now we figured after 2 or 3 holes and figure out all that stuff doesn't really work, just putt and we'll be going. Well, we kept doing it and doing it. Finally, Joe got a little exasperated. The guy went through his routine, went around, checked it all out, stepped up, missed the putt. Joe said, "You know, I could have missed that putt a hell of a lot easier than that." Well, the guy didn't take it lightly. He was a little offended. Joe got in the cart and said, "I shouldn't have said that." I said, "How you do?" Get to the next hole. And on the green, Joe's got about a 3.5 foot putt straight uphill. 99% of the time, Joe's going to make this putt. He missed it. He swore he didn't miss it on purpose, but he missed it. He looked at the guy and he said, "See, I told you I can miss him a lot easier than that." Went over, shook the guy's hand, patted him on the back. That's the way Joe was. Never wanted to hurt anybody.
Nice. Thank you, Greg.
got a story.
Well, it's more of a situation than it is a story. You know, we got a beautiful facility here. We've got 36 holes, just gorgeous golf course, and they're designed by Robert Trent Jones. And Joe and I were convinced that Robert Trent Jones didn't like golfers because of the way he designed things. And you think of this course, you think of, if you're a golfer, think of number 2 East Green. What a despicable thing that is to do. How about number 5 hole on the East? You know, who would dream up such a thing? Or number 15 here on the West course.
Is that the one with the lake in it?
Yeah. The level is coming up. Full of golf balls. So anyway, here we are. This is the West course. This is the second hole of the West course. The first hole, it's kind of a, plain, very wide fairway, nothing in front of the green. It's pretty much almost a no-brainer. Well, Joe and I used to play with John Huntington and Andy quite a bit, and they were amazed at how much trouble Joe and I could get in on that very simple hole. But we knew in our mind, if we had a bad hole and we came here, well, this is a makeup. Or if we had a good score on that hole, the first hole, boy, we're going to have a good run. We're going to keep it going with this hole. I mean, just look at it. You got an elevated tee. Look at this beautiful green. It's wide open. And then as we got older, we could play down here where the gold tees are. And you could throw the friggin' ball from there and get on the green. So we'd get lined up. Joe would get lined up. And he was a big help to us. He taught us stuff like, if the pin is on the right, line up on the left side of the tee box. Or if there's trouble on the left, line up on the right side of the tee box. That way you're not going to get any trouble. So, Andy, Joe listened to him. We both listened to him. We couldn't hear him. So anyway, Joe would get lined up, tee the ball up, get lined up with all the great expectations in the world, and he drilled it right into this goddamn tree. Time after time after time.
Was he ever upset?
And this didn't used to be mowed like this. This used to be long grass. And lots of times we couldn't find the damn thing. Or it would bounce over there and crack. So Joe had a real fondness for this tree. He was in it all the time. And sometime you get a break and it might bounce towards the hole, or it might bounce over here in this shit. And there's another story about a golfer here. It was George Gokey. He was a president, or he wasn't the president, but he won the club championship here like 25 times. And there was a hole over on the East course, I think it was number 17. And there was a tree over there too. And George Gokey used to hit it in that tree a lot, apparently a lot, because one winter day, in the middle of the winter, he came up here with a chainsaw and he cut that tree down. There's an idea. So, anyway, very appropriate that we're going to honor Joe with a plaque on this tree because he loved it.
What kind of tree is it?
Son of a bitch. God damn it, I wish once I could get past this tee and not hit that son of a bitch of a tree.
Andy, you have a story to share?
Well,
One that you
We,
can
we,
share?
we chose this tree, but we could have very well have chosen on number 12, the tree at the end of the cart path, for those of you who are members and know that hole in that tree. Because he hit that one all the time as well. But we thought this had more beauty, or Sean thought it had more beauty, and we agree with that. He hit that tree as well. I'm the baby of this group, with Archie and Joe and our good friend John as well. But I remember the introduction that I've got with Joe one time. It was called a tournament with St. Mary's and his friends from Canton.
Oh my God.
Archie said, "You want to play in this? A bunch of guys are going to play in this tournament with some friends of St. Mary's coming over from Canton." Oh yeah, sure, whatever. Such. So Joe was part of my group and whatever and such. I had 4 beers before the end of the first hole.
The course was
We just continued to drink. And I'm like, oh, you don't play golf like this. But we just continued to, and then we went up to St. Mary's Camp afterwards and we continued to drink and whatever. But Joe was, he's been a family friend that I received from Archie, because they didn't live very far away from us, being down on Sprite Street, we being on Lawrence Ave, and being part of the neighborhood. But Joe used to come over to our house many a night, especially when it was hockey playoffs. We'd be watching the hockey playoffs, the Detroit Red Wings, because I think he liked Detroit, and the Montreal Canadiens. So Joe has been a part of my life for many years. And I did try and help him with his golf game, and I used to beg with him, Joe, you got to stand up a little bit more, because he was always out like this, and he would slice it off. I said, Joe, stand up a little bit more, and da-da-da-da-da. He listened, and, occasionally it would go back, but, I miss him dearly. We all miss him dearly. Not to take anything away from our event here tonight, but, our other good friend, John, who we lost last summer as well, we missed him and our foursome and such, and it was just a great group to play with. We could go on with regards to stories when we used to play. I'll tell you one story with regards to the 4 of us, John, Archie, Joe, and I, in an event. We were playing, and we were out on the west course, and we were playing number 14, par 5. John and I were always in a cart. Joe and Archie were in their cart. So John was just impatient. So
uncharacteristic of Joe.
John and I get up to the green, and he's going, where the hell's Archie and Joe? I said, I think they got the cart hung up on one of the hills, the mounds that are along the sides. Well, Jesus Christ, I got to get going in here. He literally took the bag off of our cart, sat it down, and says, see ya. Drove in. So I'm standing there with my bag, and Archie and Joe drive up and going, where's John? He's gone for the year. This is the end of the year. He's gone.
Next thing we knew, John was in Florida.
We actually took 3rd place in that tournament, remember? And Derek goes, third place, Joe Dufort, Archie McKee, Andy McKee, and John Huntington. Oh, what do you want to do with John's? John's not getting any money. Split between the 3 of us. We had many of the stories, and I missed it dearly. That fortunate. This is a great way to honor him. Yes. Great way to honor him. I can tell you that when I'll fight from now on, I can't go by here until I touch him. Say hello, Joe. Have a good day.
As long as your ball doesn't hit it.
Mine doesn't hit it very often. Joe and somebody else in that group used to. They still hit it a lot. So, but thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Andy.
Does anybody else have a story that they would like to share? All stories are welcome. Mary's got a story.
Just a very quick one. When I first started golfing, I used to say to Giselle, I think Joe would take me golfing because I just wanted to go and play. I just wanted to come and play. He just kept saying,
Nice.
no, man, Joe doesn't like to go Well, I begged enough, so he said I could join, he and Ryan. And I know we were out here in the West. I have no clue what the cold about this event happened. And I couldn't hit the ball. I was whipping. It was awful. And Joe's trying to actually help Ryan. He's like, get behind this little tree. It wasn't very big, but it was bushy. And it was between me and the green. And I didn't know what to do. So I yelled over to Joe, who was actually helping me. And he goes, Joe, I've got this tree. What do I do? And he goes, Mary, get your foot wet. So I went to my bag. And I'm looking for an FW because I had a PW and I had an SW. And I looked and I turned around and I go, Joe, I don't have one. And Joe just did one of these. Poor Joe. But I think the thing that I love the best about this place is I can still hear his laughter. Joe always was happy here, laughing on a car. I heard him long before I saw him.
He wasn't. Oh, yeah.
Oh, well. I didn't play in tournaments with him, you did.
There's a lot of
No, I
times.
could hear him laughing, and he'd pull up with Greg, and he'd tell me some little story. Always a hug, always a kiss. And that's the part I miss the most. So now I love it that we'll have a little place where we can come, touch that plaque, tell them good morning or whatever. And so I think that we're doing this for me. That's it. Welcome, Plaque.
That was the worst story.
Anyone else have anything you'd like to share? No? Tom? Appreciate the story. So at this time, we'll unveil the plaque. And Andy hit it on the head, right? I told Polly I was going to keep it together until we got done. Say a joke or something.
You will.
I'm just kidding. So from now on, anyone that plays number 2 West can pause with a smile,
You got to keep it open.
a pat, and a good day. And a memory. Thank you. So it's our privilege and honor to unveil the plaque dedicated to Joe. Oh, I think Giselle. Giselle? Yeah. Oh,
So you want help?
stay on the high side of this hill. That just wouldn't be good.
That wouldn't be Joe's honor. Just fall down. Aww.
So the package people are going to stand up in that telling us, what the hell is that thing down there?
I know.
Yeah, right. They'll stop and read. They will. They will.
I'm glad you kept this arrest record off.
Jake, I can't think of
So what we'll do is we'll pause for a few pictures after. But what we'd like to do before we close is I'm going to turn it over to Greg Pay for a closing prayer.
Joe is also with the doctor. Let us pray. Heavenly Father, we ask your blessings upon those gathered here as we pay tribute to your good and faithful servant, Joe. Bring us comfort and peace, the knowledge that he is with you in the kingdom of heaven, where we will all be together again on the last day. May his soul and the soul of all the faithfully departed, through the mercy of God, rest in peace.
Amen. Amen.